Typically for gall midge, what we do is we walk along and we look for a plant that looks like it's got a little bit of a discoloration or swelling right here, just right above the soil. And it's probably going to be pretty hard to see, but there's these little orange larvae, white and orange larvae, and that's the soybean gall midge. And there's not very many, so that's good news for us, because first few years we were finding we'd see thousands of these per plant. And typically the plants on the edge would already be wilting and dying this time of year. Most soybean varieties crack. They get a little fissure right here. And when that happens, that creates a real easy opening, because the flies can't actually cut through the soybean epidermis to lay the eggs. They need to have an opening already. So a lot of times if there's a hailstorm, we'll see the gall midge higher, but almost every time when we find it in the spring or even in the summer, it'll be right close to that fissure. You pull the skin back, and if it's present, you'll see it right away under the epidermis. We're still working on different options. We're looking at the resistance. Behind there, we're testing some insecticides. Some insecticides have shown some promise. Most of the time though, the foliar treatments don't work very well. And likely the reason for that is if we're spraying the top of the plant, but the flies are down here, what's not going to happen? We're not going to get that coverage we need to really knock them down. The University of Nebraska has done some work with drop nozzles. They see a great reduction in using those because you're targeting the base of the plant, so you're getting it to where the flies are laying eggs. The other thing that they've seen is if they go out, they call it hilling. Essentially, if you take your cultivator and go slow, throw the dirt up about this time of year, if you mound the dirt up so that that little fissure's gone, you can reduce the infestations too. As far as the gall midge goes, it's a work in progress.